Lafia, and welcome to the Iyanifa blog. This last week, I came upon an article that was talking about a strange phenomena, the phenomena of individuals who had Alzheimer's losing or seeing their chronic illnesses or diseases disappear as the Alzheimer's progressed. The physicians queried about it have no specific explanation, but one of them quoted, and it said, "It's almost as if the cells themselves forget that they're ill." This isn't a single occurrence, by the way. It apparently is happening with a significant percentage of individuals suffering with this horrible disease. And as I thought about it for a while, I realized that it is a perfect, even though horrifying in some ways, explanation of what everybody fails to see. And what they fail to see is the whole instead of the parts. I was discussing with my older son today a number of theories about Iyanifa and quantum physics and how they relate, etc. And I brought this up, and I said it was interesting that years ago, Deepak Chopra, a really fine writer and researcher, had made the statement that being as every cell in our body changes or renews itself, becomes totally new, every 7 years, why is it that we choose to have the new cells express the illnesses and the problems that the old cells used to have? Well, this explanation or this occurrence is even more to the point. And the point of this is that we are not, in the sense that I'm trying to explain, just our minds and our thoughts and our arms and our legs. We are this incredible symbiotic machine. And we are in touch with, one way or the other, every single cell in our system. Just as, in relationship to Orisha, we as individuals are in touch with every single part of the whole universe and all the energies in it. And it has been this Cartesian worldview of insisting that you can take anything apart into its smallest components and rearrange them and fix them, that took us away from this understanding, that took us away from being able to perceive the whole. Because it shouldn't take Alzheimer's to erase illness from the memory of our cells. Our cells are not different than us. They are part, in a real sense, as real as your hands or your eyes or your brain or your heart. Every single cell, replicating, dividing, doing either the proper job or the improper job, is a reflection of the energy that we put into ourselves, into our body, into our mind, into our energy matrix. And so this, quote, medical phenomena may well be simply an exclamation point to begin to understand that we have to always be aware of the whole in relationship to our lives, in relationships to our behavior, into our actions, so that we begin to understand that every time that you do something wrong or incur pain that you don't express or frustration that you don't know what to do with and you bury it inside here somewhere, it affects those cells. You may not be aware of it right away here. It might take 5 or 10 or 20 years till you're aware of it. But when you are, it can be a horrible experience. So the necessity of understanding how everything we do, how everything we say, how everything we are, affects not only the event that we're concerned with at this moment in time, but affects every cell in this intricate universe we call our body. And the opportunity of corrupting those cells is one that should be avoided. But the promise and the opportunity of dealing with them and nurturing them and cleansing them, as well as ourselves, with integrity and thought, analysis and understanding, is a hope for the future. Until next time, love and blessings.